myself.
Lockhart, my little goat's beard. They're wonderful.
Mwah! 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 Matilda, my little raspberry bucket, I feel great! These will settle the jiffy, and we'll be back on our feet again. 'Tis a lovely morning, good fortune's in the air. No more going hungry, we'll be rich, I swear. Doodly 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 doodly, la 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 la. Doodly 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 doodly, dum 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 dum, wiki snatch it. Doodly 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 doodly, la 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 la. Doodly 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 doodly, I'll make a play to match it. Doodly 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 doodly, la 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 la. Doodly 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 doodly, dum 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 dum, wiki snatch it. Doodly 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 doodly, la 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 la. Doodly 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 doodly, 'tis a lovely day. Doodly 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 doo. Good fortune's on our way.
The shoemaker went downstairs and straight to his shop. He was so surprised that the shoes were finished. He wondered who could have done the shoes for him. He decided to place the shoes in the window and waited to see if anybody would come to buy the shoes. 5 minutes later, the rich lady entered the shop and she was so happy with the shoes. Before the shoemaker could tell her how much the price was, which were only 2 silver coins, the rich lady gave them a bag full of silver coins.
Wonderful, wonderful, simply magnificent, wonderfully, splendidly made. Yes, they're wonderfully, pleasantly simple yet elegant, clearly the finest of grade. They're wonderful, wonderful, truly miraculous, wonderfully, brilliantly grand. Yes, they're wonderfully, lavishly rich and luxurious. No doubt they're simply the best in the land. She's floating like a fluttery butterfly flitting about in the air. She's floating, I'm sailing. She's sailing, yes, I'm sailing. She's sailing like a seagull adrift. I feel totally without a care. What a pair! They're wonderful, wonderful, soothing and comfortable, cozy and roomy yet snug. Yes, they're wonderful, pleasingly warm and relaxing. I feel like a satisfied bug in a rug. Oh, so snug. I'm flying. She's flying like a birdie. Like a birdie. I'm feeling quite cuckoo, light-headed. It must be the heat. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. I'm dancing. She's dancing as I'm floating. Again with the floating. Like a young ballerina, I'm nimble and quick on my feet. It must be the heat. They're wonderful, wonderful, simply magnificent, wonderfully, splendidly made.
Yes, they're wonderfully, pleasantly simple yet elegant.
Clearly the finest of grade. They're wonderful, wonderful, truly miraculous, wonderfully, brilliantly grand. Yes, they're wonderfully, lavishly rich and luxurious. No doubt they're simply the best.
No doubt they're simply the best.
No doubt they're simply the best in the land.
The shoemaker was very happy because he sold the shoes and at a higher price. From that day on, the shoemaker had time only to cut the leather, and the next day, the shoes were always finished. Now this happened for many, many months. The shoemaker and his wife got richer and richer. One night, while they were having dinner, they wondered who were making the shoes. So they decided to hide in the shop one day and see what was happening. This time, instead of going up to bed, they are gonna hide in the shop and see who or what was coming into the shop to make the shoes. After midnight, suddenly the small candle was lit, and the shoemaker and his wife saw two elves coming in from the window, and they started making the shoes. It was winter, and the elves dressed in regal clothes shivered while they worked. The next day, the shoemaker and his wife decided that they would make clothes for them and shoes for them. So they went to buy fabric and leather. When they are done, they leave everything on the table. And they turned off the candle and hid in the closet once again and waited for their little friends. After midnight, the elves came into the shop once more. This time round, they were confused. There was no leather to work with. Instead, they found clothes and shoes in their sizes. So they put them on and started to merrily dance away. Now, do you think the shoemaker is happy? Yes? And the wife of the shoemaker too? Yes? And the elves? Do you think they will be happy? Well, they found clothes and shoes of their sizes, so they wouldn't be cold as they work anymore, right? Well, do you think they are all happy then? You are right. So then they all lived happily ever after. Isn't that great? Well, you know what? It is time for them to dance merrily away. Isn't that great? Well, let's put our hands together for the elves and the shoemaker. Now, we're gonna give them a small little break, okay? So, this time around, they are gonna go back and rest. They are gonna go back and rest, and they will join us back later for the meet and greet session. So those of you who have already